Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the bilateral single leg dumbbell RDL. This is a great single leg hinge variation. You can put in your training programs, and this is just a different way to load the single leg RDL and having a dumbbell in each hand. So it's just like almost any other kind of single leg hinge option that we've talked about. It's just the loading, how we're going to load it's going to be a little bit different, I think it makes the balance a little bit easier. So it might be some place you start somebody if you want to work on trying to make sure they've got good balance and a good way to counteract the hinge option when that leg is coming back. So to show you what we're talking about, we've got two dumbbells here, and what we're going to do is we're going to be on one leg. I'm going to have my right leg go back for this, dumbbell in each hand, chest tall. I'm going to have a soft knee on the front leg, okay, so it means my legs are completely locked out. I'm really soft. I can feel my whole foot into the ground. Chest tall. I'm going to take my right leg, reach back. As that leg reaches back, I'm going to let my torso begin to fall with me, and the dumbbells are going to kind of split my foot that's on the ground. So I'm going to come here, back, and then through. Reach, whoop, reach, and through. So as you can see, there is still some balance required, but we really want to make sure we reach back, stay heavy on that front foot, especially 3 points of contact, toe, pinky toe, heel, ridge of the foot, and then bring that back leg through. Now, one of the big things you want to make sure doesn't happen when we do that is as we go, we don't want this hip to open up like that, to feel like we're getting range of motion that we're not actually getting. We want to keep the leg that's coming back, so the leg that's not actually getting any of the work. We want to make sure that leg is going back, reaching, but that pelvis is pointing straight down towards the floor the whole time. Like that. So, a really great glute hamstring builder, single leg hinge option. As you can tell, I had a little bit of struggle with it, just with the balance portion of it. And I think it does a great job of building up the posterior chain, particularly for athletes. Your personal training clients, by all means, can certainly begin to gather some really good movement qualities that they've gotten to this point. And if you're just a regular trainee and you're looking to build up your glutes and hamstrings, stay healthy, keep your hips feeling good, stay away from low back pain, this is a fantastic exercise to really blow up your glutes, your hamstrings, and even your adductors. And it's very, very challenging. So I think it's a good way to be very versatile, stay athletic. And it's even a good way to warm up as well if you use light dumbbells, 8 to 10 reps on each leg. It really lets you get that hinge pattern down, stretch those hamstrings out, get some good glute contractions at the top, get the abdominals working, make sure everything feels good, checks out right before you get going. We really like this exercise for many of our athletes and many of our personal training clients. This is kind of like where we want to get them training-wise with their single leg hinge pattern, because once we get here, we know we've got a pretty good athletic athlete or a good moving personal training client, and they generally don't have a whole lot of issues movement-wise or anything going on with low backs and things like that. So when it comes to programming these, really like these for 3 to 4 sets of anywhere from 8 to 12 reps per leg. For in-season athletes, if we happen to keep a single leg option like this in their training program, we drop the reps down to about 5 to 6 per leg. We just make sure that they're not going too heavy. We're just really trying to decrease the amount of volume that they're getting. But I do still think it's important that there is some eccentric hamstring work in your athlete's training program year-round. If you keep it in there year-round, they're probably not going to have to deal with too much soreness. But when you take it out, put it back in, take it out, put it back in, they begin to have some of that delayed onset muscle soreness. So again, this is my go-to single leg hinge option. I love this exercise. If you got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.